Hello everyone. So today I'm gonna talk more on the predictive part of the astrology. So I think in the last video I have given like an overview, like how we can think about the astrology, how we can connect the dots uh, of like ancient knowledge what we have got from the past civilization with the current science, and use our like thought process and connect all the things. So today I'll like discuss more on like if you are really interested in the astrology, or if you want to know more details about your charts, how you can figure out whether you're going to the right person or not. So when it comes to like these particular things, there are mainly three categories of people. So first category of people is like where when you go there, just by looking at you, they can like predict what sort of like problem you're facing, and they like start describing. These are like very rare of rarest people. Second category of people will be like where they will ask your details. Okay, give your name, date of birth, and few details, and they will like give you like, okay, so this is the problem which you came from, and this is how you can solve, and this is how it gonna work out. So I think it like kind of a doctor. We don't go to the doctor when we are healthy. We usually go, most of the time we go to the doctor when we are not feeling well. So doctor, what the doctor does, there are different kind of doctors. They diagnosis things. Some doctors are like really so good that with very few diagnoses they can tell exactly what problem you are having, and they can solve your like issues, right? But there are a few set of doctors where they'll give like, okay, you need to do this test, this test, this test, like multiple different kind of tests, and then they give you the solution. So in the same way in the astrology also, when you're going to meet someone for taking suggestion, you should definitely try to get the best person who can tell more about your issue without even before like you reveal your issue. And trust me, there are people who act just like that, and you can also do that. I mean, one way to do is like, you know, just check out like in which house the Mars is sitting. So Mars is basically considered like, you know, very energetic planet, of very high energy, right? It's red in color, the Mars. So let's say if it is sitting in the relationship house, like 7th house, so that person gonna invest maximum of his energy in like the 7th house, and that will like very delicate point. If it's sitting on the 1st house, that is more on like the self ascendant, like my own character. That's so that person will have issues more around that. If the Mars is sitting on like, let's say 8th house, 8th house is for like a occult mysticism, like some hidden source of like knowledge. So that person gonna invest good amount of their effort on that particular house, right? If the Mars is sitting on like, let's say 12th house, 12th house is like known for like a moksha, like connecting it to the like some another dimension of the world, right? So their person most of the time, knowing or unknowingly, like that person gonna invest most of the time on that side. So there are like ways to predict. I'll give you another example. Like if someone has like a moon with the Taurus sign in like 5th house, right? So moon, what is moon? Like in astrology, what is moon? So every planet has like some sort of like significance. So moon is like known for like emotion, sun is like known for like your passion, ego, those kind of things. Mars is more on like energy, Jupiter is more on like the wisdom, right? And Venus is known for like relationship, money, love, right? Or lust, you can also include. And then there is like Saturn, which is more like the karma part, right? So every planet has like some significance. Then there are like Rahu and Ketu. Ketu is for like known for detachment, Rahu is more on like abundance. So every planet has like some sort of significance. It depends on which house this particular planet is like sitting, right? So when you're looking at like any of the charts of any specific person, or even you can look on of your chart, so you will see like there are like 12 charts, each corners, there are like 12 corners in the chart. Like every corner has like one significance. So one corner is, let's say, for moksha, another for like your siblings, neighbors, another for like how you have grown up. If you see like maximum of the planet is like located on there, so most of the things gonna like happen in your life around that particular site. So this is also like one way to like look. So if someone, yeah, I was telling like if someone has like moon with a Taurus sign in the second house, so that person gonna like have a bigger impact from the mother. So because the second house is known for like childhood, right? So, and moon is like a emotional thing, right? Moon is more on like the emotion, and moon also represents sometimes mother. So the upbringing of the child gonna have like huge impact from the mom side, right? Another observation like which you will notice, like someone has a moon with the Taurus sign, their eyes will be like so beautiful, or like kind of a hypnotized kind of things, and especially the right side of the eye will be very different, like more attractive. So I mean obviously the whole eye would be better. And if you ask that person, like in your generation, like next last 3-4 generation, is there someone like who has an issue with the eye? Like nowadays everybody wearing glasses is a different thing, but someone gonna have issue in the eye in the past. So this is like when you go through the charts of like multiple people and you talk with them, you can also do like analyze like that. If someone has Ketu in the first house, so that person will have like good amount of affections for like cats and dogs, right? I know a person who walks on the road, and that person like is connected with like, I mean I don't know, that person can communicate dog in a like very, you know, much better way like compared to other people. There are some people who can communicate in a better way with the cats as well. So that person have usually like, you know, the Ketu in the first house. It's not surety, but there's a high chances. So when you're looking like doing this kind of predictions, you don't need to like look like one house, one charts. You need to look like the complete analysis, a bigger picture. So I'll tell like next things about the Jupiter. So Jupiter is like a very big planet, right? So bigger than like moon, bigger than like Mercury, Venus. So if someone Jupiter is very strong, their wisdom level is like of another level. Whatever the problem will come, because Jupiter represents wisdom, like which you have got it from like your guru or past life ancestors, something like that. And if anyone is like going on like the wrong directions, so if any, like let's say someone is going through like a very bad phase in a particular life, and they starts doing the mistakes upon mistakes, keep on doing. So there's like a process how it goes through. First what they do, they basically like mess up their Jupiter. So Jupiter is more on like wisdom level. Since the planet is like so big, so if bigger planet has got messed up, then the Mercury will be like messed up, or Venus will be like messed up. So then the speech, Mercury represents speech, then the speech intelligence will be like messed up of that particular person. So that that person maybe start speaking like some wrong words which they are not supposed to speak, which they are not. So the behavior starts, the speaking style changes. Then the Venus also get effects. Venus is more like love, money, relationships, these kind of things. So people starts like messing around the things around that if Jupiter got messed up. So one need to be very much careful, like and not to mess the Jupiter. So every planet has significance. None of the planets should be like messed up. So this is like a small analysis I told you like how to do. We're gonna talk in detail in like